everyone, welcome back to my kitchen for a Dollar Tree haul. My name is Deb and I'm so glad you're here today. I live in the foothills of the North Carolina mountains. I'm 65 years old and recently retired. So with that, let's get started. First thing I want to talk about is a face mask, which is my all-time favorite. It's the rice mask and it looks like this. I love this mask. This is my absolute favorite. So this is what I did this last time when I used it. It has a lot of serum, a lot. It has enough serum that you can put and it goes from here to hair. And you got enough serum that you can do your neck, wipe it down really good and let it be soaking in. And you can coat your hands down. So what I did is I put my mask on, I rubbed it on my neck, and I had enough, and I mean my hands were saturated. I had enough of the serum that I saturated my hands. And I bought these little gloves off Amazon. I got like 50 pairs for like $4. And so when I saturated my hands, I just put my little gloves on. And with this one face mask, I was able to do my face, my neck, and my hands. So that's what I did with one mask. So don't waste the serum in these masks. Again, that's my all-time favorite. I love that one. I still have that one snail mask I gotta do. Every time I look at it, it's like, ah. So don't waste your mask. Buy some little cheap masking gloves. You can get masking for your feet. And whatever is left over, you can saturate your hands and use them on your hands. So, use that. I love that. Love, love, love that mask. Another mask I did, and this is a wonderful wintertime mask. And when I go to Dollar Tree the next time, I'm gonna pick up more of these. It's the Spa Luxury, and I got the Vanilla Bean limited edition moisturizing foot mask. Now, what I love about this mask that was just took it to a whole new level for me was that the mask matched the packaging. What a great idea this winter. You're going home to visit family. You're seeing your sisters and your girlfriends. What a great idea to take a bunch of these and one night just have a little masking session. And it smells so, so good. Again, I got the almond bean, the vanilla bean, and it smells really, really good. And there's a lot of lotion. I still feel lotion in this one. So again, you get two, not just one. But I mean, that just takes it to a whole different level when it matches the packaging. This is a great little to do. And again, it says limited edition. So when I go back to Dollar Tree, I'm gonna pick up some more of these. I sure am, because I absolutely love that. Okay. The next thing is I tried this collagen lip mask by OK. It did good. It did good. I really, really liked it. I just struggle paying $1.25 for one lip mask. I just, it did really good though. I mean, it's $1.25, right? But outside of it just being one mask, I really liked it. And I may repurchase it because I really did like it. All right, the next thing, and this is a set of 3. And I have very much mixed emotions on this product. It is by River and Row. I got the Honey Rescue Foot Glaze. I got the River and Row Honey Drip Body Milk. And I got the River and Row Honey Butter Body Cream. So I was able to find all 3. Now, first thing that I absolutely love, let's go with love. The first thing that I absolutely love on these is that they are sealed with that little piece of aluminum. So that's one thing you might want to check, make sure yours is sealed. All 3 of mine were sealed. This one, let's see. I'm trying to think of, I've opened all 3 of these, so the seal's going to be gone. Yeah, the seal's going to be gone in all 3. So I love that they're sealed. This is probably the best lotion body butter that has ever been offered at Dollar Tree, in my opinion. And you know, I'm not a big lotion fan. I don't like goopy lotions. I will not use them. But this is probably the best lotion that I have bought at Dollar Tree. Now, here's the downside. The smell. This is more smelly than the other two. This one has more of it's a very perfumey smell. Like when I went to Woolworths in 1972 and went down the perfume aisle smelling all the $2.95 perfumes. That's what this smells like, mixed with honey. So if you can get past the smell, this is a wonderful, wonderful product. Feet, body, and just body milk. It's wonderful. It's a wonderful lotion if you can get past the smell. Some people can't get past the smell. I will tell you that it's not something I enjoy, but I love this product so much that I will not let this go to waste. Okay. Another thing I like when I talked about it being sealed, when I was in Dollar Tree last week, there was a woman behind me and she was picking up stuff and opening everything, looking at it, spraying it, putting the lid back on, opening up the next. She got boxes of toothpaste. She was just opening up stuff. And what really got me was when she went to the deodorant and she opened it up and she run her fingers across the top of it and she put the lid back on it, put it back on the shelf. I was like, I can't take that. So I don't know, just be aware that people do that. I'm going to practice maybe getting mine from the back instead of the very front. So I like that these are sealed. All that to say, I was very happy that these were sealed and that, I mean, they could still take the lid off, but at least they were not trying it out or dipping it on their hands and things like that. Ugh. Okay. The next thing is the Glow Up Gel Primer, and it's the Dewy Finish. Looks like that. I got 2 boxes. Looks like that. And I've heard mixed reviews on this. Some people say it's really great. Some people say they can't stand it. They don't like it. I like it. I think it does a great job. I've used the same primer for probably 15 years. And if you knew what I use for primer, it would probably gross you out. So I'm not going to say. But it's the best primer ever. And it's not even a primer, but I made it into a primer. I love it. But anyway, all that. Okay. So what you do, I'm trying to squirt it on my hand. It's a pump. I like it. It's the gel. And what a primer is supposed to do is to smooth your skin and create a canvas for your makeup, right? Because like me, my skin is very dry. So putting foundation on dry skin, it's going to be like, But having primer, the foundation just smoothly goes on top of that. So what it does for this Glow Up Dewy Finish Gel Primer, it goes on very soft, very slick. But then once it has about 30 seconds to set up, it becomes sticky, which is what you want. So now it's beginning to be sticky. Now, if it were a terrible primer, and this is let's see here, let me put my granny glasses on. This is the LA Colors Liquid Makeup. So I've been using that. So I'm going to show you if this was a bad primer. Okay, so here's the makeup. Now, if this were a bad primer, the makeup would be very splotchy. It wouldn't go on evenly. That would tell you you've got a bad primer. Okay, so now the primer is really sticky. All right, so let's just spread out the foundation. And I used too much foundation. Very smooth. See, I'm just going in circles. I'm not getting caught. It's not like catching the right. And my hands are dry. I have very dry skin. So there you go. You see how since it's a dewy finish, you see that? So I did that demonstration for you so that you could see, I like this. I don't know why people are not liking it. I don't have a problem with it because it does exactly what it says it's going to do. So anyway, that is the Glow Up Gel Primer with a dewy finish. I like it. Glad I got it. Okay, the next thing is I'm going to repurchase these multi-surface 2 times the peppermint and sage wipes. I love these so much. Heather recommended these to me, and this is when I knew I really liked it. We spilt something greasy on, I have a glass top table, and we spilt something greasy on it. And I ran and I got these wipes and I wiped it up, and it didn't smear. It wiped up the greasiness on the glass table, and it actually did good on the glass itself. So I like this. I just hit myself in the face with it. I like this. This is definitely going to be a repurchase. I love it. This is something I bought and I haven't tried yet because we had work done on our pool. You know, when you retire, it's like everything breaks. So we've had to have work done on our pool, and now we have a gate where I park underneath the house, so I have to go out the gate to get to the other side of our driveway, and now the gate doesn't work, and we have to buy a whole new box for it. So it's like, you know, when it rains it pours, but it'll be okay. It'll be all right. So I haven't been able to use water because we've been having to fill the pool back up from where we had work done on it. So now that I'm going to be washing again, I'm going to try out this washing machine cleaner. You get 3 packets and you put it in like a normal load. Don't put any clothes in with it. You put it in your washer on hot, and it's supposed to clean, deodorize, and eliminate any odors in your washer. And you get 3. So if you have used this, will you let me know if this works pretty good for you or not? I've been using bleach tablets. I'll just throw a couple of bleach tablets in on hot and let it clean the dishwasher. But if that works, I'd love to know. The Odor Pet Odor, this is what you sprinkle in your carpet. You can get this at Dollar Tree and Dollar General. And I got this at Dollar Tree for $3.50. And I got one at Dollar General for $3.15. Well, actually it was 50% off of $3.15. So I got 2. Here's the problem with this. It messed up my vacuum cleaner. This is really, really thick powder. I mean, in the vacuum cleaner, when my husband had to take it apart, he loved that, and clean it out because it would not suction up anything, and it was just blowing out powder. Or he said, what sand have you been vacuuming up? And I said, I've not been vacuuming sand. He said, everything that I dumped out was a big pile of sand. And I said, oh, it's this. So I don't know what to do with the other box that I bought, but I'm not going to use this again on my carpets because it really did mess up my vacuum cleaner to the point where my husband had to completely take it apart and clean it out, including the filter. So that's not good. So I'm trying some things with the other box. This is one of those little Renews It gel things. So what I did when the gel was gone, I filled it up with this Auto Fresh to see if maybe I can use it as a room refresher. But if you've got any ideas for me how I can use the other box, I would really love it, but I'm not going to put this on my carpets again. It really did mess it up. 2 more things. This Home Bright Free and Clear dish detergent, free of dyes, free of harsh chemicals. I did use it up. I didn't really care for it. I'll be honest, I didn't care for it. Number one, it didn't create any suds. Not that suds makes things cleaner, but it didn't create any suds. The second thing is it made my dishes very slimy. So trying to get, I soaked my dog's food bowls in it. So when I tried to pull the porcelain bowls out of the sink, I dropped them a couple times because they were so slimy. And so I just didn't care for it. I did use it up. I didn't waste it, but I just didn't like it. I went back to my old standbys that I get at Dollar Tree. And with that, that is all I have today. I hope everyone's having a good day. Do something good for yourself. If you're not good to yourself, how can you be good to anybody else? I need to do something good for myself today and drink a lot of water. I haven't been drinking my water like I should. That's probably why I have really dry skin. Might be one of the reasons. Yeah. Thank you all for subscribing. Thank you to my new subscribers. And thank you to my folks that watch every video. You know I love you to the moon and back. And when you comment, it makes me very happy because I know that you're doing good or you're doing okay. And that makes me happy. With that, have a great day. Bye.